So, it happened. Everyone's gathered around the Christmas tree, having a wonderful time after opening all of these gifts. Grandpa's got his belt unbuckled. Christmas Vacation is starting to play on the TV, and then someone has to go and ruin it by dropping the ultimate bomb. So, what did you think of the results of the election? How do you respond? How do we navigate these difficult conversations? I want to offer you 4 suggestions that I think can be helpful. Number 1, start with friendship. If you don't have a pre-existing relationship with this person, probably the way to kick things off would not be to throw out your stance on some sort of polarized political issue, right? That kind of goes without saying. You got to earn the right to speak truth into other people's lives. You got to build up enough relational capital with this person in order to make those sorts of withdrawals. So that's first off. Start with friendship. Start with relationship. Number 2, be a learner. Ask good questions. Not for the purpose of refuting their arguments, which is so often why we ask these sorts of questions, but in order to do the hard work of genuinely trying to see things from their perspective and to enter into their shoes. Understanding someone is very different from condoning their point of view. So something along the lines of, hey, can you help me understand where you're coming from? Will go infinitely further than trying to win an argument. Number 3, consider the medium. In our socially driven, hyper-connected, increasingly globalized world, there are a million ways for us to interact. And I'll tell you one thing that I have learned. Dropping a comment in the Facebook feed at 11 p.m. after a long day of work is generally not the best way to go about it, right? Phone calls, face-to-face interactions, these personal ways of connecting with people, 9 times out of 10 are the best way to go, as much as we possibly can. And finally, number 4, let grace have the final word. You know, as Christians, we have this unique freedom to disagree, and to disagree passionately with one another. We're free to mess up. We're free to admit, yes, we are messy people who don't say things perfectly, who don't always use the right vocabulary, who don't get things right, or say things just the way we wanted the first time around. And we have the freedom to be able to do that because we have a safety net of forgiveness to fall back on. And so Christians have this unique capacity and this mandate, in fact, to be able to forgive others the way that God in Christ so graciously forgives us.